Hello. Okay, so today we are looking at challenges. How do you get past a challenge that you are facing? So there's different types of challenges, obviously, but you're facing some challenges and it's been a tough week, maybe. So you have to sit there and say, okay, these are the challenges I faced. This is how I worked through them. This is how I can do it different next time. If you're bumping into the wall, look and see what can you do different next time. If you succeeded, write it down and say, okay, this is great. This is how I made it past this. This is how I did it. So implement what you can next time you come across something and not have to worry about it so much. What do you do when you're facing a challenge? What do you do to get past it? What do you do to get through it? Okay? So one thing I know is that when I'm facing a challenge, if I focus on the challenge, the negative parts of it, I'm like, it's just going to be miserable. It's just going to be miserable. So instead, when you face a challenge, you focus on the positives. You focus on, okay, this is a challenge. This is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to get through it. Write it out. Then make a plan and take it one step at a time to get through whatever it is you're facing. So remember, challenges are going to happen. Things are not always going to go as planned. But if you sit there and you dwell on the negatives, you're going to be stuck. Just stuck in this negative, down-feeling type spiral. So instead, you're facing a challenge. Take a breath. Say, I got this. I got this. Tell yourself it, okay? Tell yourself you will work through this challenge. You are going to do this, and you're going to make it to the other side, right? So, yeah, you're going to do this. Now, write out what you need to do. Write out what it is. What is it you're facing? What is the challenge? It could be with work. It could be in a relationship. It could be with anything. It could be in your fitness. We're going to be doing an upper body challenge next month, but that's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun one, right? So, you're facing something at work that's a challenge. And you got to get through it, right? And it's just like, it's a challenge. Maybe people aren't coming in the work like they need to help you. Maybe you feel like you're not getting the support you need and you're just getting dragged over to all this stuff and everything dumped on you. Take a breath. Put it into sections. Put it in its own little piles, okay? And now when you're ready to take on this pile, take it on. Tackle it. Get it done. Move on to the next one. Move on to the next one. Move on to the next one. If you have a whole dump of stuff on top of you all at one time, it's so easy to get so overwhelmed and you just get in this spiral, this like your head is in this situation where you can't do anything. You're just stuck. It happens. It happens to me a lot. And then I have to get myself back out of it again. I have so many things that I have to do that it's like, and then I get stuck in these little areas and these areas over here, and I'm like, I'm not getting anything done. So then you get in this down feeling of I'm not succeeding. No, you know what? If you take it one thing at a time, put them all in their spaces, then each little thing you tackle, you get the feeling of success out of it. You get the feeling of accomplishment out of it, and you know what? You're more motivated for the next step, for the next one, and for the next one. So break it down, tackle it one thing at a time. Don't take the big old mound of piles of junk on you all at once. That's a little bit too much sometimes for us. Take it into sections, manageable pieces, and give yourself the credit for every single thing you do and accomplish, okay? So, if you're having a challenging week, know that this week is here. Next week is a new week. If you're having a challenging day, know that you can make it through it. And tomorrow's a brand new day. So I like each day is the start of a new day, full of possibilities, full of wonderful things that we can do, right? So don't dread on it. And whatever happened yesterday, leave it. Leave it behind. It's gone. It's done. worrying about it anymore is not going to solve anything, right? And dreading tomorrow isn't going to make it not come. So instead, enjoy the moment. Take on each thing, one thing at a time. Work through it. Give yourself the credit you deserve. Plan for tomorrow, but don't fret over tomorrow. Plan for it. When you plan for things, you set yourself up for success. But be in the moment when you're with people. Be in the moment for the project you're on. What are you doing now? Don't worry about what you have to do tomorrow so much as what is it now that is in front of you to do. Focus on that. Work through one challenge, one thing at a time, and then move on to the next thing. And give yourself credit. Give yourself the credit you deserve. Okay? So, that's pretty much where it was this morning. It's like, okay, so I'm sitting here going, I got so much to do, and I'm putting it into piles, and I'm going to tackle one thing at a time. And I got a busy weekend. I'm actually supposed to go to my grandson's first birthday. He turns 1. Oh my gosh, he turns 1 tomorrow. Oh my goodness gracious, he's getting so old. Big, not old, he's a little thing. I haven't seen him though in over 3 weeks, so it's like, I miss him. But yeah, so I'm gonna go see him then. I was supposed to see him this Wednesday, but this thing took me out. So I think I will be okay to go tomorrow. I'm still kind of feeling a little, but I don't think I'm contagious anymore. So I think I can get to see him tomorrow, and I'm excited to go see him and have some time there. But this morning, we had our HIIT cardio. I didn't know if I could do it or not, but I did, and I was like, whoa, okay, I did it. I managed it, but I didn't talk as much, that's for sure. Did not talk as much because of when I get like a cold or whatever, it goes right to my chest, or my asthma and stuff acts up, and I can't really breathe really good. So that was there. And then we had our strength for back and biceps today and everything, and core for back. So I didn't do the Flex Friday on the back and bicep one, but on the core, if you wait for it, at the very end I did one. So, but we'll have to see. Then after that, it was stretching. Oh God, that was so needed. It released the back tension. Felt so good. So tomorrow is alive. It's at 6 a.m. my time instead of 5:30. Sleeping in just a little bit. You know, it's not okay. I have a lot to do, but at the same time, I'm needing to recover. I'm needing to recoup and get some rest where needed, so I can get better at everything and move on forward to the next level, right? So I digress. We went through all this stuff. Okay, so yeah, just jibber jabbering, just talking now, talking to myself, talking to you. Anyways, I know I'm a nut. I'm crazy. It's just me. It's who I am. You know. Yeah. It's like the other day when I did that. It's just too much. Yeah, too much for some. Too strange. Too weird. It's just me. So be yourself. Know that you got this. You can take on anything that comes your way. Break it down into sections. Tackle it one thing at a time, and give yourself the credit you deserve. When you complete the first section of it, give yourself the credit. Yes, I did it. Okay? And then you can move on to the next one, and the next one, and everything. And find the joy. Don't dwell over the negatives. Find what you need to do to be happy. Okay? So, have an amazing day. And I know this still was kind of like off a little bit, but it's like, you know what? It's just where I am right now. And I just wanted to jump in at least this week and say hi and talk a little bit to you guys. So let me know if there's something that's on your mind. Shoot me a message and everything. Maybe we can talk about it next week. Maybe I'll be able to get on a little bit more next week. This week was just kind of like crazy with the deadlines and stuff and all that. So I wasn't able to get on and everything, and then with being sick. But, well, I got my workouts in, you know. So have an amazing day. I know I said that once, but I'm saying it again. Have an amazing day. hope to see you tomorrow on